They were just hanging out in your child's room with the door closed, in the bed, half dressed.
This chick that's being shopped around, a Diddy and another male, they say the other male is an A-list celebrity.
And there's a few I can come up with. Will Smith.
Jada Pinkett Smith's downfall didn't happen overnight. It built up slowly after years of mounting pressure, hidden allegations, and questionable associations that many people chose to overlook, until federal scrutiny brought everything into sharper focus. Conversations in the streets haven't stopped, especially after Diddy began facing serious legal heat, and Gene Deal started revealing details that made people reconsider past events from a completely different angle. Now there are growing claims that Jada, along with her husband Will, is under investigation for alleged ties to Diddy's supposed criminal network. Authorities are reportedly looking into accusations involving Bratcher Gray, Jaden Smith, and even Jennifer Lopez. The Jennifer Lopez situation stands out. According to the story, during the time
we were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he went like this, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff him." I said to myself, Will Smith gonna beat the shit out you. Now, Puff could scrap now, but I don't think he could beat Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Well, he could scrap. You know what I'm saying? So then he said that shit. So I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in. Yeah, but that shit was funny. He thought that Jada and Will was coming on too strong to Jennifer, making advances.
That story on Diddy. He suspected that Will and Jada were crossing boundaries and making unwanted advances toward her. The tension allegedly escalated so much that Diddy believed the situation could have turned physical at any moment. If you like, I can also make it more dramatic, more neutral, or more journalistic.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
Just tell me the style you prefer. That allegation only intensified the broader discussion surrounding Will and Jada's non-traditional marriage. For years, people speculated that their relationship didn't follow the usual rules, and those rumors gained traction as more details surfaced. Eventually, Jada addressed it herself, admitting that their partnership had never fit the conventional mold. In her memoir, she disclosed that she and Will had actually gone their separate ways back in 2016, quietly living separate lives long before the public had any idea there were problems behind the scenes. Will later shared that neither he nor Jada believed it was their responsibility to provide happiness for the other. In his view, Each person had to find fulfillment on their own before coming together as partners.
It's a situation that I considered private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
Red Table Talk. He emphasized that ending the marriage was never the goal. Instead, they made a commitment to remain together and work through whatever challenges arose, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable those moments became. While promoting his memoir and during a GQ cover interview, we'll acknowledge that both he and Jada had, at different times, pursued connections outside their marriage. That openness has since fueled intense speculation online. Some critics have taken their I
was introduced to plant medicine 10 years ago to deal with my depression, and it knocked it out.
Something Jada says she can speak to from personal experience.
What it does, unlike just going to therapy and putting people on Prozac, right, which I did that too.
Which that is not successful for so many people.
And that's the thing. So for me, I had struggled with depression for so long. Crippling depression. So the thing about the plant medicine is that not only does it help you feel better, but it helps you solve the problems of how you got there in the first place.
It was always in my head talking, telling me what I was and what I wasn't. And for the first time, I had like a ego dissolution where I was like, that was the moment that really changed me. You get to a place in your life where you're blocked by something, whether it's a trauma, whether it's your emotions, your ego, not being able to express yourself. And then I feel like psychedelics are a way to tear down that wall and see what's beyond it. Doing it guided with people that are professionals, I feel like really increases the chances of having that mystical experience.
Conventional approach to relationships and pushed it into far more extreme territory, alleging a secretive and harmful lifestyle involving exploitation and emotional or physical damage to others. Claims that remain unproven and...
Yes.
What are you saving for?
I'm gonna buy my parents' house.
You're gonna buy your parents' house from them?
From them, yes.
Okay. Will they then stay there with you?
No, I'm gonna give them a little apartment.
Will that be like in the backyard, or where will the apartment be?
Largely rooted in rumor, those allegations, often amplified on social media, are something we'll break down later in the video. What the public already knew, however, was Jada's involvement with singer August Alsina,